Hey Scorpio, your September tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. Your theme is desire, so it's a time to get very clear on what it is that you want and gather the strength of will to pursue it. Now, normally I do save your bonus message till the end, but yours is very relevant here to this main theme. Create intentional solitude. So this is telling you to unplug from the chaos so that you can get in touch with your truest, deepest, most authentic desires without a whiff of external influence or expectations, and without naysayers or anybody's 2 cents. Just you and your heart having a conversation followed by a solo motivational speech to pump yourself up to go for it. So can you consider the impact of others? Absolutely, but you can do that in your own conversation with yourself without other people able to manipulate it. And I've pulled 3 cards to clarify and get more information on what this means. First, you have the 9 of Swords. So you are desiring a peaceful resolution to something that is stressing you out. You might know that you desire something, and in order to pursue it, it could take you through some uncomfortable territory, which could be stirring up some fears. You might feel some discomfort in maybe being in only your own company, and you typically seek out reassurance from others to subdue these fears. And what happens then is you diffuse the emotional power behind the desire enough that nothing ever changes. You make yourself feel better by talking yourself out of going for it. So maybe loved ones, they think they're helping by doing this with you. See if the conversation goes differently when it's just between you and you. Now, second, you have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So you are desiring, some of you, something all of your own, something more independent. It feels like you want to branch off, like when a band member decides they're going to make a solo album. You're being encouraged to explore such an option in September. There's a sense of wanting to make a name for yourself apart from a group that you've been participating in, a reputation that you build without any shadow being cast on it by past associations. Okay, third, you have the 9 of Wands. This is some kind of impulse within you that is seeking excitement and novelty. So there's a message here of accurate targeting that can only be accomplished when you have drilled down and named the need, named the desire, what it is that you want to feel, what is your true motivation. Focusing on the origins of the desire within you rather than the object, so that you can make sure that the object will actually accomplish what it is that you truly desire. Okay, getting into your week-to-week forecast. Week 1, you have the 9 of Pentacles. This is reinforcing that desire for independence, something that you can call all of your own, claim all of the credit for, be the sole reaper of the benefits from, because the risk and the investment were all only made by you. All the risk and reward is all you. This shows you enjoying the fruits of your own hard work, whatever that looks like in your life. Now, week 2, you have Temperance. So this is a week of deep integration and fusion of 2 energies. Spiritually speaking, it's when a soul enters a human form and takes up residence in the brain, anchored by the ego for a period of years. It can represent tantric principles, where the divine and the mundane merge, as they do in some types of witchcraft or sexual practices. And like with the Knight of Wands, there is sexuality here. It can mean 1,000 things on a practical level, but ultimately it boils down to something that has been separate from you is no longer separate. Something is coming together in irreversible union. Now, week 3, you have the Hierophant. So, okay, Temperance and then the Hierophant, some of you are getting married. The Hierophant, to me anyway, represents man-made order, human stories, human structures and scaffolds on which we hang culture, society, civilization, right? Marriage is one of those. It's a human construct that solidifies invisible things like love and commitment in a way that makes it tangible to the community and the world at large. If you're not getting married, that's not going to be everybody. You could be navigating an institution of some kind, like higher learning, military, justice system, corporate hierarchy. Now, where this comes in contact with that theme of desire, pursuit of that desire, like I said, could take you into uncomfortable territory, like the License Bureau, the Public Records Office, Enrollment Office, or to seek counsel from a pastor or religious leader. I see essentially the seeking of permission or blessing or authenticating of something that you want. I keep thinking of that line from that old movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? She goes, he's bona fide. I keep thinking he's bona fide. So week 4, you have the King of Cups. Beautiful depth of emotion, stability, poetry, fulfillment. This doesn't represent a circumstance or event, but a feeling. So whatever it is that comes your way in September, you finish off with this feeling of emotional mastery, regulation, and satisfaction. You're feeling your love completely. You're feeling yourself completely. With Temperance here, you're feeling whole. Okay, for career and finance, you have the Four of Cacti or Swords, Queen of Cacti or Swords. For the self-employed, here you go with this create intentional solitude. This shows exactly that. Intentional solitude that results in crystal mental clarity. Whatever you're into, they're advising that you create distance from it so that you can think more productively about a solution to a problem that your enterprise is facing. It feels like there's just too much emotion in the actual trenches. Now, if you're employed in an organization, no matter what you do or where you work, find a way or place to give yourself periodic timeouts to clear your mind. Smokers already have this figured out. If you're not a smoker, congratulations, still more fresh air breaks, walk breaks, stretch breaks. Not to socialize, not to vent, but to clear your head. Let the breeze do it. Let your breath do it. Not venting to others, because I just get the feeling that it might not be the safest thing professionally right now. Now for love, you have the Empress and the Ace of Swords. For couples, I hate to be that cliche reader, but some of you could be telling your partner that you're pregnant, or also telling them your truth about something that you desire, like the desire to start a family. The Ace of Swords is truth, and the Empress is infinite self-creating abundance. And so this totally ties in with your theme of desire, where once you're clear on it with yourself, you can then present it to them, and you can decide as a team how to pursue it together, or how they can support you in pursuing it. Whatever it is, it makes you richer and stronger and more nourished together mutually. It makes the relationship richer. Okay, for singles, very different vibe from my couples interpretation. Getting full stop clarity on your value, what you bring to the table, and communicating that through your standards and communicating them directly up front, what you will and will not accept behavior-wise from a prospective partner. We kind of teach each other how to treat us. You have to know your worth beyond any shadow of a doubt and have cut and dry parameters for how you will allow yourself to be treated. For example, a personal example for me, if you never ever text me first, I don't care how excited you are when I do, bye. Okay, that's just me. I mean, also, I have a zero tolerance policy for silent treatment and passive aggression. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but you set your, and this is a weird word, but rate, I guess. This is my level. This is where I am. And in order to partner with me, you have to be on my level. You have to have a job or share this particular value or whatever it is. Put it on paper if you have to for yourself. And then state it in that first conversation. All right. I hope that makes a lot of sense, Scorpio. There's a lot of beautiful things happening for you in September. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.